Вот такой вот паровозик из Ромашково. Нас повезет. Налина сидит с малым. Так что мы едем навстречу приключениям. $4 стоит сюда билетик. Я думаю, минут на 20, может быть, на полчаса. Примерно.
So there is no open food or drink allowed on the train. If you do have that, please throw that away. Our animals are on a very strict diet. Also stow away any loose objects. If anything falls off the train, we are not allowed to stop. We'll have to wait till we get back to the front, and I'll have to ask a keeper, and this can take a while. Last but not least, let's enjoy the ride.
Как себя вести. Коляски все оставили. Все, поехали. Га-га-га. Сейчас и га-га-га, и хрю-хрю-хрю увидим. Ромашково поехали. В Ромашково.
Once again, I'd like to thank you for riding the Cape Canaveral Express. Here at the Brevard Zoo, we promote wildlife conservation through education and participation. By you simply being here today, a portion of your ticket or your memberships go to conservation efforts around the world, such as giraffes in Africa, jaguars in Central and South America, and right here in Florida, Brevard County, we have scrub jays, beach mice, sea turtles, and the Florida black bear. You can see those conservation efforts going on all over the zoo, but if you go to the Wild Florida Loop, you can see our two Florida black bear rescues, Cheyenne and Brody. To our left is the double-sided free-flight aviary that is located in the Land of Change Loop. We'll talk about that a little bit more on the way back. If you look over to your right, over that fence there, you're going to see that building. That is our maintenance department. Our maintenance department is the backbone of our operations. Everything you see built, rebuilt, painted, or planted was done by them. Another huge part of our operations are our volunteers. You see any in a pink, salmon, or light blue shirt, they are a volunteer. And at any one time, we can have over 400 volunteers on staff. We do a variety of tasks all over the zoo, but coming up on our left is a pollinator garden run by our volunteers. It helps promote bees. And you can see some of our volunteers working on it right now.
Я уже, по-моему, сказала, что $4 стоит.
Also, you're going to see 3 large white eggs. I want you to take a guess where those might have come from. We'll talk about that on the way back. But at this time, we are about to enter the live animal yard. I ask that nobody tries to get the animals' attention or reach out and touch them. Thank you.
Ничего себе, яйца какие вон в кустах. Да, огромные, страусные, наверное. Вау. И кто там?
Some of our newest members here at the Brevard Zoo are African bongos. African bongos are incredibly good at hiding, so if I see them, I'll point them out. If you see them, point them out to your neighbor. But bongos are the largest forest antelope. We have a male and a female. Sebastian is the male, Clover is the female. They're so good at hiding, and their environment is so dense that scientists did not start studying them until about the 1960s. If you look over to your left to the woods there, you'll see that body of water. That is the Namby River. It is home to one of the only kayak tours of its kind in North America. It'll take you around the outside of the African loop, seeing the African animals from a different perspective. It is $9.95 a person, and you must be 5 years or older to go.
Кроме яиц никого не увидели.
Coming up on our left across that river again, to that heavy-duty fence, are the Cimarron horned oryx and the southern white rhinos. Both southern white rhinos and the Cimarron horned oryxes have horns. Those horns are made of keratin. That is the same thing your fingernails and hair is made out of. Some cultures around the world think that there's medicinal purposes in the rhino horn. However, that is not true, so they are poached for an unnecessary reason and they are an endangered species. You may notice also that the rhinos are not actually white. That was actually a misinterpretation of the English as they were exploring Africa. The locals are saying white rhino with a V, not white rhino. But however, just like some misinterpretations, it's stuck.
Если будешь кого-то видеть с песней верблюд.
And white means wide jaw rhino.
Кэмел, вон верблюда валяются. Точно. Вот, смотри. О, буйволы.
Also to the left across that river there is Lemur Island. That is home to 9 ring-tailed lemurs. You can tell them because they have a black and white striped tails, and a black tip, and 2 brown lemurs. All the lemurs on that island are males. That is because lemur society is run by a matriarchy. That means that they have a queen lemur. And a group of lemurs is called a conspiracy. The bongos like they're hiding that back left corner back there. I don't see them at the moment. Yes, you have to look very closely. The fence. Because they're back there right against the fence there. And then right here, we have our dromedary camels. This is Frankie and Sammy. You can tell them apart because Sammy has that droopy bottom lip. You can see him right there. Please don't try to touch him. The dromedary camel means
Сейчас плюнет.
they have 1 hump. Factory camels mean they have 2 humps. Camels do store fat in that hump. That lets them go long periods of time without food or water in the desert. They can go about 10 days in the desert without food or water. And also a camel can drink about 35 gallons of water in about 10 minutes. They do have very long eyelashes and double lids for their eyes, so they can go through sandstorms. Also coming up on the right, you'll see that large bird there with that big pouch under his chin.
Вот эта
He
вот
is a male
птица, она
bird.
живая
He's a
или
male. That's
нет?
why
Что
that
она
pouch is so
замерла,
big. That is for
обняла
mating
это,
purposes.
смотрите,
You
обняла.
also see that he has a bald head.
Что-то
That is
розовое, не могу
because
понять, что
he is
это.
a scavenger. He does eat dead carcasses like vultures. So he's able to clean himself easily with that bald head. We do have a female. She is in the African bird group. So if we get the chance to go see her, they are potential mates. We're just waiting for her to get a little bit older and more mature before we introduce them. But then you see those Maltese cattle with big boys sitting there in the middle. They're about 2 years old. Their names are Boss Hog, Maximus, and Galloping First. They will have plenty of growing to do. The leprosy cattle are known as the king's cattle. That means that they represent wealth and power, depending on how many head of cattle you had. So they do not use them for their meat, even though their meat is some of the leanest of all cattle. They use them for their milk, which is about 10% fat. I was talking about their horns earlier. Those horns can reach up to 12 inches in diameter. That's the largest of any cattle. And they have plenty of growing to do, so they can become a lot larger. And they're called radiated horns. That is because those horns are hollow. They're kind of like beehives on the inside there. The blood will flow up into the horn, back into the body, helping regulate their temperatures. They can live anywhere from 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. We just passed the skull of a Nile crocodile there on the left. We don't have any Nile crocodiles here that provide zoo, but we do have their cousin, the American crocodile. If you look at the wild Florida loop, you can see Gollum and Lily.
Для устрашения положили, я
Gollum is
думаю.
the
Типа,
larger
вау,
of the
страшно,
two.
кого-то
There's a little bunny laying on the
зажрали.
ground right over there, just hanging out.
Вон что-то под нога валяется, по-моему. Заяц лежит, заяц.
12 feet long.
Вон он. Видели, заяц лежит, отдыхает?
Most people think that Nile crocodiles are the most
Я
dangerous
думала,
animal
это
in
чья-то
Africa, but
лапа
they're not how those who are
оторванная.
eponymous. They are fiercely territorial and protective of their
Что,
young.
и все? Фига себе, все? 2 верблюда, стадо коров и пьяный заяц. Все, $4 как с куста.
Coming back to the tunnel, you'll see some artwork on the left. That is actually done by the local elementary schools here in Brevard County.
Что ли? Рисунки, да, на очень интересные рисунки.
Then also we're coming back by those 3 large white eggs. If you guess those came from an ostrich, you'd be right. Those are actually laid by the ostrich here in the Brevard Zoo. Her name is Lindu. She's located in the Africa belt. That's where the giraffes are at. But at the moment, we do not have a male, so they are not fertilized. So we'll take them and use them for educational purposes. We will have to take a power drill to drill into those to get the yolks out. That's because the shell is considered thin a quarter. That is because the ostrich does lay on the
Теперь
nest.
съездили в Ромашково.
And adult ostrich can weigh anywhere from 350 to 400 pounds. Both the male and female do lay on the nest. The female will lay on the nest during the day. That's why they are a grayish brown color. And the male will sit on the nest at night. That's why they are black in color. Here's our bubble free flight aviary, located in the lands of change. That is a double-sided, like I said earlier. You can walk through it for free. However, you can feed the lorikeets at nectar cup or the cockapoo as a seed stick.
Зато паровозик шикардосный, правда? Красивый.
There are many different kinds of birds in there. My favorite being the Victorian crown pigeon. You can see they're all the world's largest pigeon. They have blue and color with a little crown on their head. There was one back there perched on a post.
Аленка, мне больше всего понравился заяц, валяющийся, греющийся на солнышке. Заяц самый прикольный.
Then if you look to the left to your right, you'll see those green poles holding up solar panels. Those solar panels are donated to us by Florida Power and Light. Those help power the Komodo dragon habitat. And you can see our Komodo dragon. There he is. His name is Sheldon. He's right there through the glass. He's about 6 feet long right now. However, Komodo dragon can reach 12 or 13 feet in length. We are making our way back to the station right now. I stand at the bottom between stations and the train comes to a full and complete stop. I will then ring the bell and you can exit the train to your right and the exit gate marked by an exit sign. Again, I'd like to thank you for riding the Cruise to Cairo Express, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day here at the Parowоz Zoo.
Все. Ну что? Ты что хотела? Все, выходим, приехали.
See, now you can actually get out of this thing.
Ладно, зато отдохнули.